Hey, my great people, good morning. This is Diary of a Coach, and today's episode 363. 363. Wow, 2 episodes away, people. We're counting down. 363, then 364, then 365, then no more Facebook Live. How are you, people? How's it going? How's your night? Before I go on today, I'm looking forward to our hangout at 12 noon, our hangout. We're hanging out online to gist, to play, to dance, to play music, to just chill, like we did last Sunday. This afternoon at 12 noon, join my hang out with me so we can gist. So don't miss it. Just look out on my timeline, or of course, our number. Get the link to join the Hangouts. That's at 12 noon. Today's episode is titled Seek Life or Seek to Live. Seek life or seek to live. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. There are so many reasons why people give up on life, so many reasons, and it's not their fault. You see, this pandemic and the lockdown has thrown up a lot of very complex situations. So we've been getting not a few, messages about domestic violence that has spiked, not a few messages about families that are going through a crisis. So people, in fact, yesterday we had to facilitate evacuation of a particular woman who was being abused. And, she just said, I'm tired. Last night, at about midnight, I got an SOS message from someone in the Far East who also said, I'm just tired. This one was not even, it's not necessarily domestic abuse, but we call it emotional abuse. So she's been through a lot, and her family has queried her and bullied her and, caused her a lot of disgrace and shame. So it's been a crazy period, and people are really losing it. Lack of, like we shared last week during the mental health class, the lack of freedom and the lack of liberty to do what they want is causing people a lot of pain. So it is easy for you to just say, I'm done. Some people don't have the money to even fend. Like, their kind of fending is everyday hustle. Every day they must do something. And unfortunately, they are unable to meet up with the demands of daily life. Hey, where is this fly from, for God's sake? So it's been very stressful for so many people. Today is Stephen Igokwe's birthday. Hi, Steve. Happy birthday to you, Steve. Thank you for being there every time. Thank you for being an ardent and diligent family member of Diary of a Coach. That's so beautiful. Happy birthday, man. I hope you enjoy a new day. I hope you enjoy your new year. And I hope that you create a great experience for yourself. Fantastic. Well done. Since today is exactly 13 days, because Sam hasn't left his house to anywhere in Abuja. This man, you're a monitoring spirit. Can you imagine? Because you're very accurate. Yes, that's true. I have not left my house for anywhere in the last 13 days. It's been a very interesting experience, having to not leave my house. Even before the government lockdown, I have not stepped out of my house. So it's a very interesting experience. But it has helped me though. I've been able to achieve immense results working from one place. And like I said, my workload has really, really increased. Anyway, this conversation is for the hangout. We can take that to the hangout. So if you want to gist about my staying at home and what I've been able to achieve, guys, don't miss the hangout. But like I was saying, choose seek life or seek to live. This period, there are many reasons why people are throwing in the towel. There are many reasons why people are giving up. There are many reasons why people are done. People are tired. People are really, 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 really done. Like things are not working for them. So last night when I was on that SOS call, I was asking questions. I said, is it okay if I ask you a lot of questions? And the person said yes. And I was asking lots of questions around, so what do you want to do? And the person says, I'm indifferent. I don't have the appetite to leave. You're my last resort. Or no, he said, the person who sent me to you says that you are his last resort. And I said, who is this person? And he told me, and I said, last resort because, and he said, because the person is the only one that is just pushing me to reach you. I'm done. As far as I'm concerned, I'm done. But I'm reaching you because this person thinks that I should reach you. So it was a tough session yesterday for me because I had to, tell my team, pray along with me on this because this is a tough case. Tough case because, when you encounter a situation where someone mentally has shut down, but they're trying to just for formality reach out, and you know that from their vibes and energy, they really just have locked up. You don't want to make it look like, well, you're not willing, so I can't help you. And then you also don't want to be like so pushy, like I must help you. It's a very crazy place. So today's message is probably a very short message from me to you that there are many reasons to seek life. If you can permit yourself to look for those reasons, it is worth it. Yesterday I was having a very personal conversation with a friend, and she was asking me questions, and it was showing some gaps in my life. There are some gaps in my life that also when I think about them, I don't feel so proud about them. I don't feel inspired about them. I don't feel, I feel down. I feel like I wish I could delete that part of my life. I wish I could, just erase that part of my life, or just lock it up and put it in a dark zone, like I can't remember the details. Let it just be somewhere. So we have those gaps in our lives. Every one of us has that place where if you had your way, you would rewrite that story. If you had your way, you would undo that part of your life. Some people have been raped, and some have been raped so many times, and they just wish that, I wish I could just remove that part of my life. Some people have lost their families. They wish they could remove that memory. Some people have lost their well-being, their health. They are in a very terrible state of health, and they know the things they did that brought them into that place of sickness, and they wish they could delete that part of their lives. Some people have lost so much money, and they're in a place where they are in so much lack, and they're wondering, how did I make these decisions, these wrong decisions? They wish they could undo that decision and get back to that place of safety. So there are so many things each of us is going through that is enough reasons to say, I don't even understand this life safe. Despite all, seek life. Speak life. There's a song that says, through it all, I've learned to trust in God. Despite all I've been through, I count it all joy. there are so many reasons why you can throw in the towel. And conversely, there are so many reasons why life is beautiful. There are so many reasons why your experience can become a source of inspiration, a source of life, a source of joy, a source of, you know, encouragement, a source of power, a source of diligence, a source of drive, a source of enthusiasm, and guess what? Also a source of revenue. Because if you can see your experiences, and here I mean the bad experiences, those things you want to see as I wish I could do away with, if you can see them as a part of the story that you can use to help the world, if you can see it as part of the toolkits that you can use to heal the world, by virtue of that perspective alone, then you realize that you can begin to share and empower people, and they begin to come to you because there will be a crowd that you're speaking to that resonates with your message. They will begin to congregate around your message and begin to ask you questions. And the more you're answering their questions, your message is being refined, and then you begin to provide more resources. Then you can encourage yourself to probably write a book or an ebook, or record a podcast, or record a video, or record a digital material, or you probably start getting invitations to speak just because you're using your pain to encourage people and to inspire people and to lift people up, even when you have not fully healed from your pain. Because sometimes we're tempted to say, but I'm still inside the problem now. What am I going to tell people? The thing is that one of the laws of healing is the law of replication, which says, while you are healing, help other people heal. While you are healing, help other people heal. People in life coaching, even people in pastoring, understand this very well. A person will be going through a specific problem, and in that same moment, helping other people with the same problem. That's one of the beauty of this work that we do. It's one of the beauties of the work that we do. You realize that while you're going through a particular crisis, someone else is going through that same crisis, and you have the burden to lift that person's burden and leave yours. I don't know how God does it, but that's just how God is. So God has a way of removing your attention from your own problem because someone else needs the attention that you are giving yourself. That is a very spiritual thing to do. So it's a lot for you, but I want to agree with you today, and on behalf of every member of DOAC, together we are agreeing that that problem will not overwhelm you, that problem will not break you down, that problem will not throw you away, that problem will not make you lose the last straw of hope, that problem will not make you see yourself as an enemy of the state, an enemy of society, that problem will not make you see yourself as an enemy of yourself, that problem will not make you take decisions that will become unprecedented and irreversible. We're agreeing together because this is the week of the week of resourcefulness ended yesterday. I think we'll call this week the week of closure because I have just 3 days left on Diary of a Coach. So this is our closing week. In this week of closing, I want to tell you something that can lift your spirit. Don't expect any therapist to have the answers. We all don't have the answers. But someone somewhere has the answers. And that someone created you. He's the only one that knows the right words, the right statements, the right energy, the right spirit, the right motivation. And if you permit yourself, now the work is permitting yourself, yeah? But if you permit yourself to listen internally, you realize that life is calling at you to come. Life is saying, come to me, leave, take one more day, step up one more day, step up one more time, try it one more time. And when you have lost every sense of willpower, you know what? Just rest. Just stay in your rest. it is okay to just stay in inertia. Inertia is a physics term that means just stay in a place of rest. Just stay. Don't do anything. It's okay to not do anything. Just stay. And you realize that by the perfect strategies that God does, somehow you will hear a line of hope. You will see a line of hope. You would feel a line of hope. You would encounter something, no matter how feeble, that will make you say, and this life is just a crazy mix. And then you just find that somewhere will just pack up something altogether. And you begin to live life afresh. Give yourself the room to start again. Give yourself the room to try again. Give yourself the room to contemplate living. Seek to live. Seek life. It's a very profound thing. Yesterday we had a very deep session called Vicarious Trauma. And our facilitator is Professor Akindotun Merino. She's based in California. And she had a very fantastic 2-hour session with us. And it bordered around some of these things. You know, how your experience can create trauma in your body and your body can just shut down. Like your body can just say, you know what, I've had enough. So these are perspectives that we must be conversant with. You know, the moment you're aware what has happened to your body, the less risky things you can do. Once you are aware that I've gone through so much trauma, my body is reacting, you will know that, okay, it is normal for my body to react and my body will replenish itself. You know, we live in a self-replenishing body. There's nothing you give your body that it cannot get for itself. The only responsibility you have is to be spiritually positive and eat good food and drink water. That's all. That's all your body needs. So, spiritual positive thinking, eating healthy food, drinking lots of water. That is all your body needs primarily to exist and to survive. Every other thing, God has provided it. Sunlight for energy is not you that creates it. Your body replenishes itself. The blood flow renews your body every day. Your inner parts renew themselves every day. So naturally, the body replenishes itself every frequency. There's a frequency of replenishment. And that's how it works. Yes, thank you, Henry. And sleep too. You know, the thing is, it's not, you don't owe yourself sleep. You will sleep. I'm talking about the things that you must do for yourself. You must eat. Nobody will feed you. You must drink water. Nobody will give you water. Nobody will force water on you. But you see, sleep is natural. You will sleep. The body is wired to sleep. So once you have a spiritual positive attitude, that way you don't frustrate the sleep cycle. The sleep cycle is natural with the body. What happens is that when people spiritually think negative, they get worked up or anxious. Then they begin to exhibit signs of insomnia. They begin to experience insomnia. Insomnia is a sign that something is spiritually out of place. So once you take care of your spiritual antenna and it is positive, you are likely not going to experience insomnia because sleep is natural. The way sunlight is not yours to create, you don't create sleep. You experience sleep. And that comes by virtue of your spiritual antenna. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to encourage you in this week of closing, please seek to live. Seek life. Intentionally find ways to live. Intentionally seek ways to live. Intentionally want to live. Be interested in being alive. And for as long as God keeps you alive, create a decision to enjoy being alive. There are so many things to be afraid of. The bills, the concerns, the worries, the decisions I've made before, the life I've lived. Well, there are just so many things you cannot control. So, I want to encourage you to do. This is the third to the last diary of a coach. If you have not registered and subscribed to my Diary of a Coach online community, I want to encourage you this morning. Please and please and please subscribe to my online community. After the next 2 days, I will not be here live anymore. Stephen Igokwe says, please, the place of exercise cannot be overemphasized. It must not be jogging, just brisk walking is enough. Yes, so in fact, it does not have to be brisk walking itself. Even if it's just ordinary, just walking. Just be walking and strolling long distances and come back. That is even enough. So walking, normal walk, normal paced walk, brisk walking, slow jogging. Yesterday during the vicarious trauma class, they told us about what's that word they call it? Low impact running. Low impact running. It means you run at the slowest possible pace so that your heartbeat is still normal. So you don't have to necessarily be running as if you're sprinting. No, you're not Conte Kinte. Run at the slowest possible pace. That way your heart is still beating normal and you're not tired. So yes, thank you, Steve, for that contribution. The place of exercise is also something to explore so that it motivates you to seek life. I like what Tayo is writing. I seek life. I enjoy being alive. I am life. I live life to its fullest. Thank you. These are powerful words. Powerful words. Henry Spice says, swimming and dancing is great exercise too. I do both. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great. 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 So guys, have you subscribed to my online community yet? The Diary of a Coach online community. Remember, after tomorrow and day after tomorrow, no more live Diary of a Coach. This has been episode 363. We'll go to 364 and we'll go to 365 and no more live Diary of a Coach. So please go to doac.butwhatdoiknow.ng and /register. doac.butwhatdoiknow.ng /register. Register for 1 week, 1 month, 1 quarter, half year, 1 year. I'm happy that majority of our subscribers have done 1 year. Today I resume recording the videos for subscribers. The recording commenced today. If I tell you the kind of interviews we have lined up for you, you will not believe it. I'm telling you. So Henry Spice, I look forward to your subscription. Fola Sheyi Rojubokan, I look forward to your subscription. Stephen Igbokwe, I look forward to your subscription. Rekia Mishara, I look forward to your subscription. Temitayo Ogunaike, I of course look forward to your subscription. Rayo Shita Abosede, I look forward to your subscription. So if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe and let's take this to our online community. The link is working. Use the online subscription so you're automatically registered and it is auto renewal. Thank you for joining Diary of a Coach today. Don't forget, at every given junction of your life, choose to live. At every junction of your life, choose to live your life. May God empower you. May God uphold you. May God keep you. May God strengthen you. And may you have cogent reasons to live. In Jesus' name, amen. Have a beautiful Sunday. Don't forget the hangout. Our hangout is at 12 o'clock where we're going to gist, we're going to dance, we're going to talk. Just keep rambling and talking and sharing our ideas and sharing everything. It's not a training, it's not a seminar, it's not a webinar, it's not anything. It's just a hangout. We're just going to gist. So let's meet at 12 o'clock. Thank you and see you at 12. God bless you. Bye.